Do, just let me know.
I just don't want to have to face him yet. In fact, I don't think I will. Here, give me some of those files. Let me help
Well,
you.
you know you don't have to.
No, I don't mind. You'll need an extra pair of hands anyway.
Very well, if you insist.
Oh, about bloody time. Girl could die of hunger up here.
We've been real worried about you.
No talking, come on.
Hope you enjoy your dinner.
Miss Ferguson. Miss Ferguson. Miss Ferguson.
What? I'm sorry. But will that be all?
Yes, that'll be all. Open and shut case, if you ask me. She didn't even raise a finger to defend herself.
I'll reserve judgment till we've heard from the prisoners.
All right, have to go through the motions, I suppose.
Desmond and Kelly are outside. Who do you want to see first?
Let's have them both together.
But they'll just back each other up.
Well, unless we speed things up, we'll be here all night. Both of them, Mr. Cruikshank.
Desmond, Kelly.
There's no Mr. Fry.
Yes.
Okay, Kelly. Suppose you tell us exactly what happened this afternoon.
I'm sorry, Joan, but you're supposed to stay in the staff room. The governor doesn't want you to talk to anyone.
So then the freak comes in, starts laying into Lou.
Yeah, but what happens before that?
She told Lou to do the floors.
What? She told me to do the floors. Lou told Ferguson to do them herself, and then it was on. Have you got it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, well, bloody well try and remember it, will you? How was it? What happened?
Kelly came good.
Where is she?
She's in a cell getting some facts.
What'd they ask you?
Just stick to our story and we'll be fine. Fry wants to believe us.
Well, I wish they'd call me. I wish it was over and done with.
You'll be fine.
Come on, hurry up.
What the hell?
Drop the bloody thing.
What's this?
What in the name of
Heaven, is it Mr. Cruikshank, what is that?
What does it look like?
I mean, I could make a couple of suggestions, but I don't want to be put on a charge.
I love it.
It's called freedom.
I can see why. It makes you want to escape to get away from it.
But why is it here?
Well, I thought you'd appreciate a gift from an old friend. Etty sent it.
Might have known.
Reckon it's growing on me.
Well, you can admire it later. Right now, you want it in the governor's office.
And I'll go down as the one who got rid of the freak. I mean, it was Myra's idea, but I was the one who bled for it. How can you take such pleasure in destroying Miss Ferguson? Hey? I thought you were on our side.
I didn't know it came down to taking sides.
Oh, you better bloody learn. Well, it's all right for you. You get out in a couple of weeks. But if I hadn't have done something about the freak, she would have done something about me.
There are other ways.
Not where that bitch is concerned. You got no idea what you got to do in a hole like this just to survive. Well, you can keep your lovely ideas and your stinking religion. The sooner you go back to where you came from, the better I'll like it.
Well, we were in the laundry. Everyone was working and we weren't making any noise at all. When she came in and started stirring up trouble.
Miss Ferguson.
Yeah. She said the floors were dirty and told me to clean them up. Lou answered her back and Miss Ferguson just started laying into her.
All right, before that. Just as Miss Ferguson came into the room, did she say anything?
Oh, she might have. I can't remember.
Well, did she use the word scum?
Oh, yeah, that's right. She said the place smelt much better now that some of the scum had gone. Like you're on the ball, Mr. Fry. I nearly forgot that bit.
Yes, well, I think we've heard enough.
Just a couple more questions. After the assault started, what did you do?
I ran to get help.
On your own initiative, or did someone tell you to?
Mrs. Reynolds, I think it's been well established that Myra sent her.
I was told by Myra.
I'd say she saw quite enough to see what was going on. Thank you, Patterson. You're excused now.
Oh, is that all? Gee, thanks, Mr. Fry.
I really don't think there's any need to interview everyone that was in the laundry this afternoon.
At least speak to Anita Selby. She could have quite a different story.
Well, there's no need. I've already reached a decision. Send for Miss Ferguson, please. And so I have no option but to conclude that the evidence points overwhelmingly to your guilt.
Mr. Fry, I should have mentioned this earlier, but... look, some very strange things have been happening lately.
It's rather an understatement, isn't it?
No, I simply haven't been well. I've found myself in places and not known how I've got there. They're like memory lapses. Now, that must have happened this afternoon because I can't remember what
How
happened.
very convenient for you.
No, wait a minute. There may be something in it. Miss Ferguson was bashed recently. I sent you a report, if you remember.
Of course I do. I also remember that the doctor gave her a clear bill of health. This is nothing more than a desperate last-minute attempt to save her skin.
No, that's not true.
Look, why don't we defer judgment pending a medical examination?
Well, why didn't you report this earlier?
I was afraid it might affect my career.
Yes, well, you don't have to worry about that anymore, because I'm dismissing you. You have 15 minutes to clear out your things.
I was only trying to cover myself.
Oh, yeah, and letting us cop it, right?
Hey, Myra, what do you reckon? We could use it as a back scratcher.
Oh, I'm glad to see you found a use for it, Jenkins.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Cruikshank?
Well, I've come to tell you all that the inquiry's over. I don't need to see anyone else, so you can all relax. And Mr. Fry asked me to thank you all for your cooperation.
Hey, aren't you going to tell us what happened? When's Miss Ferguson coming back?
Miss Ferguson is no longer employed by the department.
Jonah, heard what happened. I'm sorry. Don't waste your breath. Not in the least bit sorry to see me go. No one is. It's a mistake.
And thumping a prisoner was hardly a mistake, Joe. You should know that.
I didn't. I almost feel sorry for her.
You're kidding.
Well, you said yourself that inquest was a farce. I mean, Fry had his mind made up before he arrived.
Yes, but you're not suggesting she was innocent.
No, but if he can do that to her, he can do it to any one of us.
Norm? Could I talk to you for a minute? It's about what happened earlier. I'm really sorry for behaving like such an old dragon.
That's all right, love. We all have our off days.
It's just that we seem to be getting into such a rut. Every night it's the same